and Herc. Hanging out in the casting booth, Valiant may have momentum after their win against Sub, but Resolve knows their top 8 placement is very important to their major chances. An intense final matchup for Swiss Round 5. Let's round it out.
Welcome to round 5, ladies and gents. Majors on the line, everything on the line, and Herc, I gotta tell you, the plan for these teams is simple. Win, and you're in.
This is kind of crazy, right? I mean, Resolve, they started the day out so strong, and it got so shaky, and then Valiant, they were underdogs at this point, and they had a moment of their own. They took down Sub to get here. So Resolve versus Valiant, the real question is, who's actually going to be Valiant between the two?
Well, we'll find out. Certainly the desk and those playing along at home thinking that this is going to be a Resolve series. They're the team that has the major implications. You'd look at their season points as well. Top 4 last event. They cannot afford to be going out here in round 5 of the Swiss. And top 8 would be fantastic for their chances to move on to London 3.0. But did this side play upset? We saw them go to 5, take down Saab. Right now, though, it is going to be Cash, and it is going to be Resolve.
That's a good start for Resolve.
I love this player. Razier's off the ceiling, but Cash immediately spotted it.
Yeah.
He even pre-jumped a little bit to try and meet him up in the air and just give himself everywhere in the net to place that. Great placement. Resolve up 1.
It's a great start from Resolve. We were questioning their first series of the day where they did look a bit sluggish. Top Cougars certainly looks fantastic. Almost a response there. Can't get that one to go through. Econ trying to keep the pressure on as well. Here we go again. More 50s coming through. Mozzarella. What a fantastic name as well. If that is another name to get me hungry, I don't know what is. Cash trying to keep that ball in. Giak gets that one forward. How do you like that pronunciation, Herc?
Yuck. We'll figure it out eventually, but for now, it's a more on Yuck to try and bring his team back to life here. It's been a little bit since they've had a shooting opportunity. They've all been stuck on their own end for now. Trying to work together. Still stuck on mid. Yvonne sends this one up. Mozzarella. Great big clear over to you. Oh my lord. That name's gonna kill me.
I know the production are laughing at that one, trying to give us a lecture on how to say it. Cash, though, gets the double and just launches that one into the ground. There's Ivan off the side. Can't quite get that one to work. Razier's keeping the pressure on. It's been a very strong start from Resolve. Looking to just control field position, get that boost usage and wear them down the good old-fashioned way with pressure and positioning. Razier's low boost to his name. Ivan has to track back. Let's hit a nice 50 in the corner. Nice to see Valiant stepping up, but this first half, Herc, has all been Resolved.
Yeah, it's been a fairly solid game. This is one of the better opportunities, or at least glimpses of opportunity that we could see Valiant try and put forward, trying to do a couple passing plays of their own. But right now, like you said, Resolve they honestly have them read like a book. It's pretty solid and clear that they are the favorites headed into this series, right? It's Valiant that are trying to play catch up right now. Interesting, 2 people upfield for it. It just allows Cash to clear this ball up and let Resolve have a little moment of transition.
Yeah, Cash had a lot more time than he perhaps used there in that play. Interesting from him. You'd thought he'd perhaps use it a little bit better. Couldn't quite get the touch. There's Mozzarella. He's launching it downfield. Cash 100 boost, tracking back. Razier's with the 50. Econ has to move across, try and get involved on this attack. Pushing forward now is Valiant. That could be the first chance. There's the demo, and Mozzarella's going to tie this one up.
Look, it's going to take a lot to get past Resolve, but Valiant remains strong. I love the demo just going and opening up the net for themselves. Tied game, just under 2 minutes.
Very nice start there. That's a great comeback. It's just as I thought that this could be a nice, comfortable Resolve Game 1 victory. Well, Valiant had other ideas through a Mozzarella. It's a fantastic name. I just want to keep on saying it.
I'm not gonna lie, I just completely zoned out for a minute there. But I'm back now.
Resolve want to get one back. Don't want to force this one into overtime. It's Cash. Can he get the pop out? That's a beautiful pass, bottom corner, but Econ just getting the save.
Now, low on boost too, but they're still trying to make these challenges work for themselves. Yuck. Up next, just pushing, loses 50 off this one. It floats down mid, and Yvonne Low on boost, still managed to keep it going forward though, and Cash is up next. Double it off this side, trying to get a center, but everybody from the end of Valiant, they're ready to read whatever comes at them.
Pressure still here from Resolve. Raziers has boost. He's trying to get a reset, uses it. Mozzarella with the clear. Ivan just keeping that one in. Diak just gets that one out. Mozzarella launches that one downfield. They're looking to play for the overtime here, but I like this pressure coming through. Ivan has to make a big touch here. Wants to take it to the side. The pace is getting picked up from Valiant. I like this. Diak can't quite get the touch.
This is really close.
Again, I love it.
Like
I love it. I love it.
This
I wanna
is
keep on saying it. That's a beautiful pass.
unexpectedly
Can the ball come
close.
through? Is anyone there? Not quite. But much better play here for now. It's Resolve with low boost, just trying to get it out of that net.
And they finally do here, and there's Mozzarella off the side. Ivan intercepting it. And Diak trying to send it past mid, but Cash says no. They're going to claim the mid here and try and push forward, but immediately sent back. Big clear from Mozzarella. Off the backboard, though, is a great read from Resolve. And you got 8 seconds left. You can either steal the game or head to OT. And they're going to try and steal this one. Ivan,
what a save!
on
Oh my
target,
god.
But it's sent off by Econ. It's not going to end here, though.
Still up.
Still hasn't hit the
Still up. Get
ground.
this thing down. Someone get it down.
Oh my
Mozzarella with the
god.
clear. Raziers, he might just settle for an overtime. We do get the OT.
Jeez.
1-1 here, and game on. Valiant have looked better in that latter half of the game with a lot of pressure in their own right, but Cash is keeping that pressure on himself there. Econ has to get the save. Raziers double. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's Ivan. He's going to wait underneath with 100 boost. He's looking to just keep this ball in. Go for the solo play. Econ, he doesn't have any boost to his name. Cash just throwing darts at the net. Diak has to carry this one out. The only one with boost at the moment. Mozzarella is low on the backboard. The reset comes through. Razier's trying to find bottom corner, but he's just launched it across net.
Yeah, this one's not quite on target, but pressure's not going to stop here. Everyone in position.
Oh,
It's a shot
that
on
was
target.
close.
Great goal line save there from Econ, but you got to get ready. Off the backboard is Mozzarella. Cash with a shot. Goal line save from Diak, and Mozzarella wants to start transitioning, but demoed for his efforts. They're trying to push on through. Raziers clear out into the mid. Mozzarella, not the best of touches, but Econ's going to keep it going, and it's just a battle for control in this OT.
Here goes Mozza. He's got 100. Can't quite get the touch. Econ. Space of his own, trying to look for a pass, finds Giark. What can he do? It's a pass across. Oh, the Mozza's been bumped by his teammate. Not what we want to see. Giark keeping that ball in, however. A little bit of panic coming through. Raziers calling Ivan off that one. Econ throws that ball forward. No boost. Cross is Mozzarella, just keeping this one.
So let me get this straight. Valiant is trying to reverse sweep the Swiss right now. I think that's right. Oh my god, what a save! Hello?
He had to wait back for 2 efforts coming through off this one, and it's not going to stop here. He's still making saves. Raziers tries to center. Ivan's just going to back off and head all the way back home as transition tries to come out. It's not quite going to complete itself, though. Under 1, Mozzarella to clear out mid, and here come the demos. And it's like you said, it's just adaptation from Valiant right now, just working with whatever is Resolve is throwing their way, and it's still not enough.
Econ gets the musty off the reset. It's a tougher save than I thought it was going to be for Raziers. Ivan gets the touch. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Jack gets the clear downfield. Here goes the Mods. Takes it upstairs. Raziers with the clear.
Oh, that touch.
Somehow. Interesting touch. Cash was ready. Giak downfield. Here's that man again. 100 boost. Trying to control this ball.
Good. That was a good read to get that 50. Made it really awkward for Resolve.
We're not seeing too many bumps or aggression coming out from third man. This could be a chance for them to get caught out here, Valiant. They were just crept up third for a moment. Raziers looking to cut rotation. That's beautiful from him.
That's a good pass.
He's in massive,
Oh my god, that's a save. That's a good save. Good read. The other two got back in time.
Of being valiant and resilient right there, not giving up, and there you have it. It's still going. Just about to approach 3 minutes of OT. Resolve, they've done everything they can, but now they got to go back on defense off the backboard. Raziers has to double for his life into the corner on it, and Mozzarella trying to find a teammate. Nobody there. Most can do is 50 off to the side.
Someone help out the Mozza. He's doing everything at the moment. Ivan has to go. He's in a 1-on-2. Throws a huge reset. Great read from Giak. Just gets that one to the cash. Reset. Sidewall
Close.
by Econ, who gets the clear. Oh, it could be a 2-on-1. The Motza's up. The Motza wants game, but a huge play from Ivan. Keeping the ball in there as well. Is Giak just trying to keep the pressure on for Valiant?
Shit.
Oh, this game is swinging, ebbing and flowing in this OT. I can't quite pick who's going to win at the moment.
BDS is probably going to win. Probably. They are going to win. So we want Valiant to win here, at least.
Double save coming out from Resolve again.
It's not going to stop. Razir's up next. Everyone in position, waiting to go. Trying to slow things down here, though. This one off the ceiling.
They caught him out!
The clear from Mozzarella himself. And there you
Nice.
have it. Valiant take game number 1.
Sprinkle that on top of your pizza. Put a bit of prosciutto
Oh my
on top of
god.
it, 'cause
4
the
minutes
Motza
exactly and they
calls
caught him out in
game
1.
minutes. How good is that?
Incredible.
Valiant.
On the flip side of things,
Never heard of
Resolve,
any of
like
these
I said,
players.
points are
Didn't even
on
know that
the line.
Valiant was in
It's a
the
much more
EU.
stressful
And they come in
situation to
and
be
this
in
is what
if
I
you
see
are
from them.
Resolve. However, again, I did watch
It's
their
not a
little
bad look
mini
for them.
documentary this morning, and
I mean, it
they
wasn't a
have
good
game
start,
plan
but I
for
never
this.
saw
A lot
that,
of
so I don't
times
really
when
know
they feel like a
how
game
those
is going
games
out of their
went.
hands, they go back to just basic Rocket League, but I don't know if that is going to be enough when you got 1,000,003 shots coming at you from Valiant.
Yeah, they're just piling it on right now. Just like a good mozzarella cheese on some pizza. Just keep on sprinkling that. Giok goes again. It's a double commit. They're getting almost too confident. I think they need to settle down a little bit. Econ keeping the ball in, however. Resolve, we do know that, you know, at times we've, witnessed it on the player cams. They can get a little bit tilted, a little bit unhappy with things. And when they are the heavy favourites as well, Herc, this has to be frustrating, losing an OT, 4-minute OT like that.
Yeah, there's definitely the mental side to this matchup is going to play a huge role because Valiant's coming into this one happy with a lot less pressure on their backs, but like you said, the major points, just the sheer reputation on the line for Resolve right now, trying to solidify yourself as a consistent top 4 team would be huge, and it's not quite going that way for them, which has got to be frustrating, not even in the slightest, but for now, trying to make up for what happened in that first game there. This ball crosses that mid.
Yeah, Giuk tries to get the touch. Keeping that ball close. I like that. That link-up play wasn't quite great, but look at the Moz. He says, I'll have it. Cash looking to turn and fire one on there. Puts it high. Econ in trouble with low boost. Still makes the save. Boost acquired by Cash. Pressure still mounting, and there is the goal. First on the board. It's got to be Ivan with the open net.
Fair enough.
Love this. You give him
I
some
mean, it was a good
space,
play.
they
Razir's
take
just beat out
advantage
2 of
of
them,
it,
and it
and
was
also
sent mid.
puts a
Econ was
little
caught
bit
out
of
with 0
fun,
boost,
no
and
miss,
Ivan was
so
there for the
he had
follow.
no idea if it was going left or right off that
Yeah,
play. It just
that
came
was
down
just
to
played
placement on
perfectly
that
by
one.
Resolve.
Resolve, early-ish game lead, but hey, that's progress from what you had in game number 1.
Uh-oh, double
Yeah,
commit
I
from
think
Valiant.
they need to really settle into this one. As I said, Valiant do, giving them credit, they do get a lot better as the game goes on. They love these sort of back and forth sets of play. They
Starting
don't
to
like
sweat a
these
little
early
bit.
goals or kickoffs.
Valiant need to chill out a little
Settling in
bit.
is just what they need. That's a great 50 coming through as well.
Uh-oh.
Ivan will need to touch
Okay.
it, and that's almost open. Econ has to make a huge save. Cash was sitting downfield. Raziz has a reset. Raziz has one more, but the Moz is there in time. Ivan keeping the ball in. Valiant looks like they'll be able to escape out of defense for now.
Razir's all the way back. Full tank of boost to work with here, but the challenge from Mozzarella slows things down. Cash is up next, but it's just nothing but quick air challenges from Valiant, just stopping every effort that Resolve have made to try and go towards that net there. Half the game left though, Resolve only leading by 1, which isn't a bad thing, but you want to extend it. You want some security in this game number 2,
That it?
especially
It's in!
if Giak's gonna go in through.
Go on,
and
Giak.
Out of nowhere again, it was like the OT winner. It was Raziz just getting dunked. He gave the ball up for free. Giuk's got to take that one.
I want to
Fantastic
see this happen. I want to
from
see
him,
the
and
reverse
this
sweep
is
of the
going
Swiss.
Similarly to game number 1, we're seeing a
I'm
sort of 1-1.
I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty
back
sure
and
that's what
forth.
that's right?
We get
Yeah.
we get a similar
Yeah, they
story
won
on
0-2,
the
and
rooftop.
then they've won ever since.
I mean, I definitely feel like Resolve has come in a little bit better than we saw in game number 1. They've created quite a bit more opportunity for themselves. The difference is in this second half of this game, you can already see it in these last few moments. Valiant is getting so much more demo aggressive. which has got to be frustrating. If your resolve consistently
Valiant winning is just.
and it's messing with
I don't know if it's too late for them now for anything.
Most you can do is just drawing board
But
and just keep trying.
it's a good look for the future.
Here, especially if you're low on boost.
Oh, it's a huge bump. Oh, even though he went way too early and didn't have a flip at all to use for the power, I think he probably overthought that one. That's a huge dunk. No boost to land on it. He's fake, no way. Oh, gee, I thought for a second Cash might have just given them a free goal there. He's off target with no follow-up. Zekon keeping that ball in. Razier's not the touch that he wanted. Does land on it though. He's done fantastically on the recovery. Cash downfield. Reset. Low boost. Goes low. Pinches it across net. Just over a minute left. Valiant, do they want another overtime? It was a recipe for success in game number 1. And it certainly is scary.
Oh my god, that dunk!
On their 50s. They're all just going on net.
Another dunk.
I was gonna say that was
they're just
very scary for them.
Holy
it's not
shit.
the end here. Diuk, his shot
Putting LeBron James to shame.
Back up here. Razier's no boost, but gonna clear this one upfield. Feels a little bit slower than it did before. You got 40 seconds left on the clock. Valiant's trying to walk away with the game if possible, but Cash has other plans, have to take a boost, trying to beat out Mozzarella, but you still can't even do that. Even when you're in the lead in the sky, they still manage to catch up to resolve every single time.
Yeah, haven't seen Cash with an incredible solo play so far. That's a big demo though, and they're trying to work the ball around. Jules trying to find a teammate, does get 2 50s on it. No one's up here for Valiant. Cash is down. Again, just missing that redirect.
Are we about to get another OT? Is that what we're about to see?
For these big solo plays, but he's not getting any connection.
Oh,
for
Cash.
Here he goes, though. That's a nice touch. Mozzarella, though, is ready for that one. Is it going to be another 1-1 overtime? Goodness me, rinse, repeat, game number 1. Here we go.
Oh
again.
my god.
OT.
This is way more competitive than I was expecting.
We're going to see, and it's Resolve headed towards the net. Cash up next. Demos coming through.
BDS are about to win.
Can he find the angle? Oh. He does, and
Resolve win game 2. Okay.
Yeah, the human aimbot is well and truly back, and he's found the double over the top. He does Zekon, and Duke
Clean double.
Net just
Didn't have to do anything special or anything.
They're already in the we're not really having fun stage, and then it's not quite starting out their way. So I don't know. Valiant's just kind of cruising by, and Resolve is they're just trying to float.
Yeah, they're certainly. Seems like the strat for Valiant is hang in there, get an overtime, see what happens.
Jesus Christ, that was a scary start.
And Cash, well, if he steps up, it could just be game over altogether. We haven't seen his solo plays come online just yet, and he's always the danger when you are playing Resolve. Here we go, game number 3, tied series. This is a huge one to win.
Yep, somebody gets to head over to match point after this one, and well, if you're a Resolve fan, as far as the major's concerned, you really, really want this one to start swinging in your favor. But for now, it's going to be a slow start here. Pass over to Cash. And you get past one, not quite. Challenges are coming out just as quick as they were before from Valiant.
Yeah, it's early pressure, early offense. Off the get.
That's in.
First goal, there's no boost. Mozzarella diving at the save. Can I get the touch? Great placement as well from Raziers, whose shooting has just been immaculate. Well, he actually had 100 boost.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just flat-footed, and yeah, just great placement.
That was just a rough attempt at a save there from Mozzarella, but something tells me this team can shake off something like this. He's gonna try and redeem himself here. This one gets sent back. Just a minute into this one, Resolve up by 1, looking to turn it into 2. Zevon trying to make one challenge after the other successfully. There's the demo, tries to make the center. Cash is just playing it safe. He's going back on it, gonna flick this one over to the side. Just immediately try and rotate back over to that Valiant side.
Yeah, it's a great play from Cash. He backs off, he grabs a 100 boost. He makes sure that there's no sort of offense coming through from Valiant, and now they're pushing forward again. He takes it up there. That's a great first touch. It's an even better second. That's a setup play that you want, and it's a phenomenal pass.
That's all that one coming.
As well, back post. And there you go, 2 goals to the good of Resolve.
The second touch was so powerful for what he actually got.
Solid communication off that, but the patience from Yvonne to wait and just see where it gets placed, and just the fact that 2 Valiant players went up on it, patience played out their minds right now. 2-0 up, almost attempting at 3, but Econ's got the save out into the corner there and around last defender.
Cash makes it up. Mozzarella gets the 50. Need to see the Moz get active.
Oh,
That could have been a goal. Econ
thought Econ was going to get that.
Saved and dunked by Raziz. Mozzarella keeping the pressure on. Valiant need to see something. Need to see some form of response since that OT lost. Since they couldn't get the job done there, they just have looked a little bit slow, losing these midfield challenges. Right now they're not having any connection upfield. Cash again, solo play, transition, reset Musty, looks for a dunk, Raziz, he puts it off the backboard. He might look for the fake, Ivan's waiting again. That's a great dunk from Mozzarella.
It's just a little bit slow there, Ivan. Up next, reset over one, tries to make the pass and through. And still not enough to break past the defense. Econ up next, big clear, upfield. Mozzarella tried to finish it off, but it's not enough. But the pressure's not gonna stop there. Cash, great save there, and clear pass mid. And it's low boost for Valiant. And still somehow they take control of this. It's still their favorite pass back 1 and 2. And nobody can make the angle off any of these shots. And Resolve continue to hold their 2-0 lead.
Yeah, the Moz had to be better there. They still have pressure. They're lacking a little bit of boost to work with.
Okay, that's one. That's one.
There's the first goal back for Valiant.
Good 50 by Gia.
Signs of life from this team as far as offense is concerned. Just great placement all the way around. You got 2 minutes to try and tie things up or extend past. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, it was a very good shot there from the Mozza. Much better than what we saw in game number 2. After an MVP performance, need to see the Cheese come back online. Wasn't quite what we wanted in the previous match, but previous game. But right now, they need one more. Minute 45 left. It's a nice little half rotation there. The Moz wants one more. Let's get the touch. Raziz, low boost to work with. Can't quite get involved there is Econ. Haven't called his name too much, or Giuk as well. It's been all Mozzarella up front. I like when they're looking for passes though, Herc. That's when they look the most dangerous, looking to link up through that middle.
I absolutely agree. I think trying to thread the needle is your best attempt at breaking past defense right now, just because on both ends of the field, it's been extremely solid rotationally. Everybody's got the backboard covered. Everybody's got the goal line covered. It's more about what can you do to break past, and we've seen attempts at bumps and demos, but still nothing has been enough. You're coming down to this last minute here, and if you're Resolve, you're only leading by 1, which is not comfortable now that Mozzarella has been starting to wake up a little bit.
And they need to go though, it's now or never. Giuk throws the ball forward, gets one more as well. Cash with the 50. It's pinched out, double commit coming through from Resolve.
Close one.
That's a huge touch moment. If he missed that, that would have been in huge trouble. Giuk takes this ball across, loses the boost, does get the beat. It's just Raziz last. He's going to opt to throw that ball away. Interesting, didn't keep it with 100 boost. And will they get punished for it? Double touch coming in. And the double touch
that would
goes
have been
backwards. Mozzarella trying to keep it in
crazy.
there. 30 seconds left. Valiant have to go right now.
That double touch should have been the tying goal, and that's just unfortunate. Now you're fighting. You got 18 seconds left to go. Nobody's back on defense. It's a cheat up to try and make the challenge there from Resolve. This one pitches on target, and Yuck's gonna be credited with it.
Okay.
Seconds and a
That was the
tie
luckiest goal I've ever seen.
Absolutely stonks that
Good job, Cash.
What
What the fuck?
Valiant get the goal, and it couldn't have come at a better time here. 12 seconds left. Here we go. Raziz, kick off. One by
BDS have won.
Giuk just throws himself. This is
They're
fantastic.
at 4-1 with 30 seconds left.
Through. Surely, Ivan. Yes, he gets it again.
Oh, what happened here? The bump by Raziz was, yeah, it's a perfect bump.
This is the Resolve
Damn.
that they wanted everybody to see. This is top 4 Resolve. They work so incredibly well together. To be able to come back like this is huge. You just got to close out here. This one to the backboard. Still floating, still technically in play.
Is it though?
And Yuck gonna keep this one up.
That's what she's saying,
Just
right?
really,
This is the top
probably wants to
4
kill this ball at
Resolve.
this point, but it's still
I don't know.
going Ivan over to the sidewall. Razier's up next.
Look, I want Valiant to
Trying
win,
make a
and I
challenge
think
for
they're a
himself
great
with this
team,
one.
but
This one could be the one to
if
hit
it
the
was
ground.
top 4
Maybe
Resolve,
there
this would be a
is
3-0
Tom
sweep.
Cash.
Wouldn't have even been a go
Game
going
out,
on
and it's
about.
very patchy, but there's still a chance. Got to get the win here in game number 4.
There's always still a chance, Mozzarella, to place this one up. They're trying to transition out. It's a 1v1
Oh,
on the
sick.
Cash off towards the backboard.
The
there.
Galaxy's
Braziers
lost.
there to bail out, flick over one. And Valiant trying their hardest in the
That was
beginning
unexpected.
efforts of this game here, but Resolve have the upper hand as they sit on match point.
Let us know if you're watching back at home who you've got in this series. Do you have the cheese or do you have the cash money on us? You see some dollar signs or some cheese in the chat. Here we go. Cash tries to go for it.
Come on, Valiant.
Attempt.
Take us to game 5.
Mozzarella. Bang. Misses the second. Can't get the follow-up. Again, Razier's just parrying that ball up in the edge. York, it's a great catch from him. Ivan meeting in the air. Mozzarella has to go. 50'd out huge by Razier's, who's still up a pre-jump goal. Previous series. Ivan trying to get that ball in as well. This is a bit of a back and forth start. Both sides not willing to show their hand just yet.
Yep, definitely a safe early stage of game 4 here. Nobody wanting to risk too much. Ivan, that patience just playing through and working out in their favor still. Mozzarella wants to send this one over to a teammate. He actually wins the air challenge on that one, but just goes from one end to the other. Nothing quite coming to fruition here. It's a
Good loss.
shot off the side, but 330 in. This one could roll through, but Cash able to make a save.
There's no way that was
solid
going
so
in.
far. Some huge setup
Unless it
plays.
was
Haven't
followed
seen the
up by a
goals coming out
teammate,
on
but
his end, but
that one
he's
was
had some
ready for
pretty
it.
important assists in this series so far. Ivan takes it up. Just get the catch. Pop over the top. Can't quite work. And look at Mozzarella just taking that out. But this has been Cash's role. Just dragging it back, grabbing 100 boost, trying to keep that ball in. Very
Cash.
all Resolve looking front post. But it worked.
Cash almost own
3
goalie.
minutes gone. Again, it's such a low score in this series. We're rarely seeing a goal fest in this one. Econ gets a couple. Econ's probably been the most quiet on this Valiant side so far.
That was a good pass from Razier's.
I love this. I think the plan to kind of just feed Yvonne right now is a great one. It's working really well for them too. I think last 2 wins that Resolve has had in the series, granted they've only had 2 wins in the series, started out with a Resolve early game lead. So being first one on the board is usually a good sign of life if you're this squad. Cash looking to double in through, but Econ saves it. Follow-up, though, will find its way from none other than Yvonne.
Yeah, it's looking very
Who's
worn
Yvonne?
out if you're a Valiant fan. They've put the foot down, have Resolve.
Yeah, who's
Looking, they're
Yvonne?
showing their quality, showing why they did get a top 4 in Open Qualifier number 4
Was she talking about
of Europe
Econ
in
or
the previous event.
Mistake, or was she
Looking
meaning
like
Ivan?
They are destined here to break into that top 8. It did take round 5, but in saying that, Herc, they did go all the way to round 5 in the last one too. So perhaps perhaps Swiss isn't for them. They're more of a playoff team.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, maybe they're like the luminosity of Europe, right? The game 5 strat, just keeping yourself going all the way through into playoffs with a good scoreline.
It could be a recipe, you know. If it worked last time, let's do it again. All we need to do is get top 4s. That'll be good enough to make the major, but it's easier said than done over in Europe. Top 4 is pretty hard to get into. It's all depending on your seeding and matchups as well. 2 minutes left. What can Valiant do? Can they get 2 on the board? It's still absolutely doable. I want to see the Mods get involved. Haven't quite called name as much. There's a great shot. Ivan has to go huge. Off the backboard. Cash ready to follow up. Launches it downfield. Mods with the clear. Blocked out again. Econ with space. They're not linking up as good. And there's a huge miss. You saw Georg as well, ready for the pass across. They're just lacking that polish.
90 seconds
Oh, that bump.
between today
That
and
one was there.
tomorrow for Resolve. Mozzarella doesn't want to end this one here. There's still time collecting that boost. Tried to get around Cash. He's not going to let it through. Follow-up shot from Econ just high, and Razier's just playing time at this point. It's one challenge after the other. This could be it if you find the angle there, but it's a clear downfield for Resolve, and there you have it. They're just wasting time that really could be in favor of Valiant, but they're not giving them
Oh well.
Yeah, so unlucky.
They had a good run.
A chance, but the ball just didn't want to drop in front of them.
Not over
They're trying
yet.
to get
There's
back
still
on top.
time, and I
They're gonna
believe,
help.
but
They're throwing everything at this.
And at the same time,
man on Resolve coming up huge. There's the clear again from Razier. Got no boost, but look for bumps. Just launches a top corner follow-up cash. Oh, they just
not over till it's over, but I am gonna say it's over.
Game. No, he can't. But it still might be too little, too late for Valiant. 30 seconds left. They still need to find two, and it is wobbling right now for this lineup.
Yep, you got to give it your all at this point. Crazy clear. Demoed off the goal line.
The fact Cash got that touch bid like that is incredible.
Now, and it's not 15 seconds left. That is it. That's all you got left in this qualifier. If you are Valiant, you're trying your hardest. But at the end of the day,
Well played. GG's to Valiant. Because all in all, not only did they almost reverse sweep, but the entire Swiss, but then you made Resolve sweat.
Congratulations.
Big time sweats.
Credit to Resolve, the round 5 specialist. Valiant, they put up a fantastic fight, but
Fair
I'll
play.
tell you what, I've got a new #1 player in the Mozza. Fantastic.
Well, I guess
Credit to them,
we'll
but
see it.
they'll have
These
to run it
teams,
back
all the
this
teams that
week
we
with
saw today.
qualifiers resolved. They move on to Super Saturday into the
See
top
you
8
all
single elite,
tomorrow.
and they will join everyone.